take pictures if there are any witnesses around to get their names and numbers because they may be able to help you down the road. And it's hard to find them once you get too far away from the date of the accident.
What should you do if you've been in a car accident? We're talking about that today with attorney Rebecca Halberg. She's joining us for this edition of Ask the Lawyers. Rebecca, thank you for being here.
Great. Thank you, Christine. Happy to be here.
One of the very most important decisions is hiring the right attorney. Can you give some advice on making sure that you get proper representation?
Absolutely. There are two major rules that I tell people to follow. Number one, trust your gut. You should interview a couple of different lawyers, see who you have a good feel for, and you'll know if you can trust them or not. You could just kind of like natural, human interaction. The other big way to research and find out if you have the best representation or to hire the best representation is to do your research. So check Google reviews, talk to friends and family, see who they have used in the past for similar claims and if they were happy.
Great advice. Of course, the first thing that people need to do is make sure they have proper, medical care after a situation like this. After that, what should someone do once they've been in the car crash?
Absolutely. If possible, if you're not so injured that you're in an ambulance or being taken away from the scene, the first thing you want to do is call 911. Get the police there so that you have a police report. Because to make the best the most out of your car accident case and get the best care you can, you want to have a police report that's indicating who's at fault. After that, you want to take pictures if there are any witnesses around to get their names and numbers because they may be able to help you down the road. And it's hard to find them once you get too far away from the date of the accident. And then the third thing you should do is call an attorney.
And then obviously, that's such great advice leading into my next question, because a lot of people wonder, well, do I really need to hire an attorney? I'm going to try to work with the insurance company. What's the number one thing somebody should do when that insurance company calls?
Without a doubt, the insurance company probably will call pretty early on and either make an offer of settlement or try to take a recorded statement. I think it's really helpful just to go ahead, particularly if you're not comfortable with the insurance company, go ahead and get a lawyer. Call and see. That way the attorney can step in and protect you against whatever shenanigans the insurance company is up to.
Mm-hmm. What expense would be involved? Does an attorney usually, even in that early stage, charge for that help?
Typically not. Most personal injury attorneys do free consultations at the beginning, and we also charge on a contingency fee basis. So there's no upfront cost and no billing that comes through.
Mm-hmm. Can you talk about any big mistakes that you see people coming into your office? They've made that mistake prior to hiring you, and any advice from that?
Yeah, I think the biggest problem that I see is when people wait too long to get medical treatment. Any gaps in care, particularly for a significant length of time after the auto accident, can be really hard to link up causation down the road. And for the insurance companies, it tends to be a bit of a red flag. So I think talking to an attorney soon and getting medical treatment from the get-go can keep your case on the right track.
Such great advice. Rebecca Halberg for us today. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Christine.
And if you have any specific questions about your unique situation, feel free to call that number here on the screen. Thanks for watching Ask the Lawyers.